Hello, 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 everyone, all good people. Welcome to the Lounge Radio Show. I am your host, Marlena, along with my co host, Mr. Lex Luga. Lex, how are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. Glad to be here and ready for
You
today's show.
you look all bundled up, maybe the 30, 40-degree weather. I see, but you look cozy though, Lex.
Yeah, I'm a little cold, but it's cold outside. I hate the cold. So, you ever
Me
listen
too.
for me, I won't be
You don't come out, you hibernate in the wintertime?
Yes, I do.
I don't blame y'all don't do cold weather either, but we got to keep moving when we can and stay in when we can. I hope everybody's staying warm out there. I hope you've had a great Wednesday. We usually come in and talk, but we're going to get right to it because we got some great interviews today, right?
Yes.
And for those who are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. And you guys see right here in our screen in our video, we have Mr. Columbus Toy joining us today. Hey, Columbus, how are you today?
I'm blessed. It's a blessing to be here.
Look, we just saw each other last night, right?
Yeah, man, we got it popping down there. It was cool.
It was. So
you at the M bar.
At the M bar. So
you was getting yourself some.
I did. So I have to every it's like your baby. You have to celebrate it. You have to you have to do it. You have to do it. Well, we're so happy, and for those who don't know, we're speaking of, as always, it's Southern Soul Tuesday, every Tuesday at M Bar from 5:30 to 7:30. We have live music, and Mr. Columbus Toy was one of our performances last night, and man, they loved you last night.
Hey, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
Shouts out to y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Lex looking out, and hey, man, you need to go to the M Bar, at least, reach out, and I was really, really thrilled. I hadn't heard about it.
Okay.
I got some friends that's been down there. It was a blessing to be there. Like I said, I was telling y'all last night, I had never been, even though I've been doing Southern Soul since 2008. I've never been booked in Jackson, Canton, Vicksburg, all around Jackson, never in Jackson, so that was cool.
That's good. Yeah. And we again every Tuesday we're there. We've been going on since May of this year now with Southern Soul Tuesday, and it just has grown as far as the audience being there and just the name and recognition. So definitely glad to have you. But we're gonna jump right into your journey. So 2008, you came out as an artist, and what were you, a rapper, R&B, blues?
My journey goes back to my Lord Jesus. We got to go back to Tougaloo.
Okay, Tougaloo.
Yeah, 89, 90. I was at Tougaloo, and really got into Mr. Larry Robinson as a music major. Came to play basketball.
Oh,
okay. But I got there and realized that it was time to kind of start singing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I ended up starting. Mr. Robinson helped me get in school because the basketball coach did not have me waiting around for a couple of weeks. I'm just walking around campus.
Where'd you originally come down from?
Man, I'm from Milwaukee. So I moved from Milwaukee, Wisconsin as a senior and went to Belzoni, Mississippi.
Okay.
Graduated from Belzoni, never played no high school ball, and then I got a walk-on scholarship in Natchez, Mississippi at Natchez College. It was a Baptist college. Okay. It's closed now. It's been closed for years. So then I got tryouts for UNLV, Texas Southern, Xavier in New Orleans, and Tougaloo. So I ended up going to Tougaloo.
So that transition, like you said, you went for basketball and then realized, hey, I need to be singing out here. How did that work?
It was my heart. I've been singing, forever. But, I had a really crazy incident happen when I moved. I've been a basketball park guy since I was probably 9, 10 years old in the city. You know what I'm saying? So when I came down here, I only played in the park. So when I got a great friend. His name is Ralph Gibson. He went to Norfolk State. Great. He got to coach at Norfolk High over there for years. But he told me that because I had never played organized ball,
Oh wow.
You can't challenge me. I don't work like that.
Right. Yeah.
Not only got the scholarship, I got the scholarship. Really, 3 years if I would have went on and put up with the coach over there, Jerry Lewis. That was his name. That coach at Tougaloo. But he the one he gave me.
Jerry.
God bless him. He gave me the scholarship. I just didn't, complete, just
Yeah.
finish up with it. So when I got to Tougaloo, I realized that, that was, I was kind of doing it on like a dare, and I need to make a decision because I had to go really work hard at basketball. I'm 5'9". I was okay, but it was a lot of work I had to do. So I can either work there or I can follow my passion, which was music.
Right.
And Mr. Robinson had been hunting me since I was because he had my whole quartet at high school in Alcorn.
Yeah.
That was his first year at Tougaloo.
Okay.
So he was sending people to Natchez College, sitting down with me like a room like this. Hey man, Mr. Robinson, we really like that. I'm playing basketball.
Yeah.
I don't want to sing.
Don't want to sing. Ooh.
So I get over there. Now he could have easily been like, I've been trying to get you down. I ain't gonna do nothing for you, but God bless his heart. He said, you come over here and sing for me. I get you in school. I said, you get me in school, I'll be a music major.
Oh wow.
I was in school the same day. So I only went to Tougaloo for a year, but I got into the Jackson music scene. And I sat out the next year, and then I ended up at Jackson State on scholarship, 92, 93. That's when I got with some guys called Fade to Black, Stacy Black. That's when I met Stacy.
Okay.
Soul Black, Chris Vonado, and a guy named, he's from Chicago. He's a preacher now. He's actually a minister in Chicago, Illinois, named Keith Brown.
Okay.
And we were Fade to Black. When composition started up doing Boys to Men, we was doing Jodeci on us.
Hey.
We was the street, they was the big guys, we was the other guys.
You were street guys. Oh, okay.
Doing our thing back in the day. Yeah.
Awesome. So
every Thursday night.
What was your first, when you went, I know you started as a group, but then when you decided, hey, I'm going to do this on my own, what was that first song of yours?
Actually, it would have been, I was in groups all the way. When I left, I was here to 96, and then I moved to Atlanta from 96 to 03.
Okay.
Always in groups.
Okay.
I took a break, got on the road, started driving trucks, and then when I moved back here in 07, my man Ron said, yo, I'm doing this album for the Southern Soul guy, man. He need another background. So a great friend of mine, Angela Walls, vouched for me with Ron, and was like, he can sing. I didn't even have to audition. Now, anybody know Willie? He don't play that. But I didn't even have to audition. I just started singing.
Yeah.
And I sang with him for a year. And I was like, he did some concerts with Sir Charles Jones, Bobby Womack, Betty Wright, first few months. And I'm looking at the genre, and I'm like, because when I was in Atlanta, once you get past 30, you old in R&B. So now I'm in a genre I had never heard of something.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, I can do this now, because he older than me, and he out here doing it. He can sing, but I can work.
Right. Tell him which Willie too, though. You just say Willie. You ain't even say
Mr.
Willie.
I call him Uncle Willie. It's Mr. Willie Clay.
Mr. Willie Clay. Shout out to Willie.
Respect.
I call him Uncle Willie. Mr. Willie Clay.
Legendary Mr.
It's
Willie
true.
man taught me so much.
Yeah,
man. So he taught me a lot. And then so I stayed with him for a year, from around February of 07 to February 08. And then February 08, I started working on my album. I put out a song called You're the Kind of Woman I Need. This is the first station. Ragman.
Hey, that's it.
DJ Outlaw started playing me here in Jackson.
So this is the first radio station to ever play one of your songs independent? In Jackson.
It was first in Jackson.
First in Jackson.
Yeah, it was Sario Hughes and Casper up there at G&L. Yeah, I got to give Brother Si.
Yeah, shout out
to
down
here. Sario sent me down here to Ragman and DJ Outlaw.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ragman breaking records out.
I know, right? But we hear that a lot. Yeah.
I said 2008.
Yeah, because we hear that a lot. We hear, 90.1, where maybe some of the other mainstream stations wouldn't play different artists and independent artists and even new artists, right? 90.1, like that's what we want here. And a lot of those artists and their music became more popular because they were played here at 90.1. So
because of the reputation.
Yes, indeed.
So now just to come full circle with you coming back here now, and you got new music that you put out. So now You had a song that went #1 on the Urban Influencer. Tell us about that song because I want to see if we got enough time to play it because this is one of my favorite records by you.
Of course, so. Thank you, man. I was with a young lady named Lisa English out of Dallas, Texas, and she was working with the Urban Influencer, and she was managing me. This is back in this is 24, so this had to be 2021. And so she was developing a relationship with the guy over there. So recorded the song, they loved it. So she was able to somehow get it on the chart. We started at 26 in November, but by February, the second week of February, in 23, Sweeter went #1. And the song, a very heartfelt song. Another one, my wife, I got a bunch of her songs do well because I feel them, I guess.
Yeah,
that's another
from
one
the heart. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of her songs that deal with, and that's the latest one that's doing really well. It's a slow song, so the soul usually love to dance, but I could not do that one because I feel it.
Right.
I gotta do what I feel.
And then being #1, it's let you know people how receptive they are of it.
And that was a blessing.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You just hope, you know.
Yeah.
You never know, but we were blessed to go #1 in February 23.
Well, with the wintertime is usually the time though that you just gonna get some slow
That's
songs.
what you
want to cover a little bit. It's like it's holiday now.
You want to need some slow a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you cuddling while it's cold outside?
Why it's cold outside?
That's what I like to do.
I'm wrapped up now. It'd be nice to do a woman. And I put on Sweeter, tell her how I feel.
There you go. Well, you want to get into it? Let's get into it.
Because you said this song was really kind of you write something towards your wife before your wife or
let her know how I felt about it.
Okay, so she was sweeter.
She the sweetest.
Sweetest. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, for this shout out with me, shout out to Miss Toy. This is for you. So go ahead. All
right. So right here, debuting on 90.1 FM WNPR. Doing the lounge, we got none other than Columbus Toy with Sweeter. I'll keep it loud.
Oh yeah. Can't love is sweeter. I've been working all day. Can't but think about the sweet loving you give. Oh yeah, you're a special lady, the woman in my world, filling up my life. Living is so right. How does it feel to be the woman in my world? Feel special, yeah. So very special. I'm gonna make you a deal for life. If you give me all your love, I'm giving you everything. Nothing shorter than a wedding ring. Your love is much sweeter, 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 sweeter than any loving I know. Special lady, your love is much sweeter, 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 sweeter than any loving I know. For sure, so much more. Yeah. Oh no, about to let myself go. I'm falling, falling, falling. I'm falling, falling in love again. It's like an alcohol or a sip of strong. Girl, love is so smooth, love is so smooth and strong. Yeah. How does it feel to be my woman in my world? Does it make you feel special? So very, very special. Oh, I'm gonna make you a deal for life. If you give me all your love, I'm giving you everything. Nothing short of a wedding ring. Sweeter, 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 yeah. Loving I know. Special lady, girl. Sweeter, 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 yeah. I wanna get it till I get enough. Loving is so right, so glad that you're mine. I'm loving the way that you feel. Tastes so good like a full course meal. Loving is so rough, girl, I can get enough.
Toy with Speaker right now on NPR doing the lounge. Now I can go ahead and tell you this, listening to that record now, I can already envision when I'm getting married, you singing that while we walking in.
Oh, wait a minute. So is that an announcement, Lex? You making an announcement?
I ain't making an announcement. It's the only announcement I'm making that he gonna be the person singing.
Oh, he's saying, I got you.
I'm dreaming.
You got it. I got it. You gotta speak it. You gotta speak it. You playing it already. I got it. I like it.
I want some love like that and coming down the line. Right? That's how you're supposed to feel, right?
That's it.
And I want to hear that voice singing it with that passion.
You know, and I hear that, Jodeci. I hear that. And that's what I'm telling you. What I feel we're missing. We're going to have the beautiful Stephanie on. And she know I don't tell her this probably all the time when I see her. But I love singers, and I love that old, to me, that's just my purpose, because I was raised in that old school love and that harmony and the sounds and the song tells a story. Right. I love that. I really can hear that from you, and that's what draw me to it. I understand why it's a top song. So, what's your inspiration when you write music? Besides, I know like this with your wife, but just in general, when you write, what inspires you?
I'm a love guy. I'm real simple. I'm a love guy. Yeah. I'm versatile to do what whatever, because I have the background. I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Been in the business now for like, I don't know, 29 years, doing all kind of stuff. Started with Ron back in 91.
Okay.
So it kind of went from there.
Yeah.
But,
and you talking about Ron Isley. Okay.
Ron
Carbo. I'm thinking Isley. I'm like, you know what? I'll take Isley too. I'll take but shout out to Ron Carbo. Shout out. Yes, he's huge in this music.
And then, when I met him, I was a big fan of Brian McKnight. Ridiculous, crazy thing. He just happened to be friends with Brian.
Okay.
And he got me singing, on the gig with Brian.
Brian, awesome.
It just so happened that Brian canceled the tour. It was like, it was
right, we got
we're gonna keep this one high. Anyway, but Ron has been a great, help. And I've been writing. Always had me in think tanks writing with other people, and then I went from here to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Working around Jagged Edge and in Patchwork Studios, Organized Noise, Noontime Studios. That was doing all the stuff with John Taylor, right? John Taylor. He wrote a lot of stuff for Faith Evans. You know those think tanks. So I learned how to write everything.
Yeah.
But my soul is Luther.
Yeah.
Jodeci.
Yeah.
Mark.
You can hear
Donnie. That's of course the older Stevie.
Yeah.
That's really where.
Anybody I know you named a lot that you work with or song with in the past. Anybody you haven't worked with that you would like to work with living, anybody? Who would that be?
I would love to work with Tank.
Okay, I would love.
And he's from Milwaukee. He moved when he was 8.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I never met. He's younger than me. But, I would love to work with R&B Money, Tank specifically, and Jay Valentine. They do them hits over there, and they got that real R&B established foundation over there. Yeah. And I know that if I could bring some soul to that situation, that we could do some work.
Oh
I would
wow.
love to do that.
That's
Tank
definitely-
people, if y'all listening
Yeah,
out there,
it's
some
gonna
people
be
know
money.
Tank, y'all.
You'll
y'all.
hit your homeboy up. You know what I'm saying? That transition is real.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Westlawn, baby. So
That's
Hey,
it.
I did hear the song yesterday, the line dance song.
I
Too, man. So you had the whole,
know.
empire
Ooh.
getting up dancing all
It was a
80s.
blessing.
Yeah.
So you know
Yeah.
you are very versatile with your
thank
music
you. I appreciate
Yeah.
as well. So do you write for other people too?
I haven't as of yet. I've been so focused on trying to find me a hit, but as you get older, you've been doing it so long. I love to write for folks. That's just something I've just, kind of been in my heart for the last couple of years. I've been doing so much writing.
Mhm.
I work with Dexter Allen and Joy Robinson
Okay.
down in Byron.
Yeah.
Dexter just won the Grammy with Bobby Rush.
Shout
So
out,
they do.
shout out to Dexter.
That's that sweeter
Yeah.
transition. That's that Grammy stuff. I'm gonna get one too.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey,
Voting committees.
I'm a Grammy voter. I'm a member.
That's it.
I want to compliment you too on not only because I hadn't seen too many people that's not only able to sing the whole line dance and dance at the same time.
Right.
Like just some of the people's dancing got tired.
I know.
So you got to
No, not only he was singing, dance, he was teaching it as well.
Yeah.
So he was instructing all while he was performing.
It never ran out of breath.
Never.
It's practice, man, because I'm not in the best of shape, but I do the song a lot.
Yeah. And is that line dance out there for people?
Man, they do that. That dance has been out there since 2013.
Oh,
and you can find people doing it from LA to Connecticut.
Okay, so what, YouTube?
It was on YouTube where you see the video.
Okay.
It's Columbus Toy featuring Lacey.
Okay.
Or you can put in Columbus Toy Let's Go Line Dance, and it's a pile, man. And I've never really got into pushing the song because of really nonsense issues. But since I got back started, I sat out for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got back started last year. But since I got back started, when I do the song, people just lose it like it's a brand new song.
Yeah. And that, now it's one of those things because that's where people are. I see a lot of these trail rides and these lines. They literally have groups with line dancers, and that's what they do.
Oh, shout out to Big Moochie because online he does a remix for Let's Go
really?
Line Dance, and he talks it out.
Okay.
That's on YouTube. You can check that out. Shout out Big Moochie.
Yes, indeed. What's next for Columbus Toy?
Well, really just fine tuning my marketing understanding of me getting out there.
Mm-hmm.
I have partnered with this young man right here who's a great guy. He's got me out ground zero a couple times. I just think I need to kind of focus on quality presentations and fans.
Reaching
fans.
People,
I'm really into reaching fans this year.
That's it.
Yeah, I've done a lot of things this year. I won the competition, the blues competition last year, and they sent me to Memphis to compete against the Planet.
Oh, wow.
In January.
Okay.
Great experience. It was cool, but it's blues.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
I've won a couple of awards for country.
Okay.
Digital awards for Soul Cries and a song called Designated Drive. Well, my vision is to uplift Southern soul and add a little more R&B soul in it.
Gotcha.
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do with Southern soul, and I believe that I can do that.
You can.
And I know, with this young man right here helping, we can do some great.
Talking about Lex Luga, that is. Mr. Lex Luga.
You know, Marlena's on the team because we got her to get that digital version of that.
We got to. We'll definitely break that. We'll definitely be in touch about that.
And I appreciate you, the warmth when people bring you to events. Presentation is a lot.
Yeah.
And when people don't know the artist, they might not be familiar, but when at the end, it's a great presentation. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For that welcoming aura that
you
got.
Look, anybody that come in, whether you started yesterday or been out 30 years, we want everybody to know that because you devote your time to us and providing that entertainment, we're gonna make sure that they know who you are and feel that same, and then hey, where can they follow you? Where can they learn more about you? Because in that snapshot, they're just learning your music. But they need to dive deeper into your work. So where can they follow you before I know we coming up on time, but where can we follow you and all that stuff?
Mostly, I have a YouTube channel, Columbus Toy, but it's everything Columbus Toy. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, It's SHONTOY, regular Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But my Facebook fan page is the one I kind of prefer people to go to on Facebook. It's just Columbus Toy fan page.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you. We
Thank you.
gotta get you
Appreciate
back.
it.
We
It's a
gotta get you
blessing.
back.
Hey,
Gotta get
please.
you back.
I got a lot of stuff to tell you. I've been doing it for a minute. So
We
I
got a
some
lot
good stuff.
of
man.
stories we can dive
Yeah,
into.
Snapshot.
Oh, yeah.
Snapshot of your career.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that'd
Well,
be a
we
blessing.
appreciate you, and we'll definitely look forward to having you back.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I want to give some shout outs.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. No, gotta do that.
Over in Benton, Mississippi, we got Miss Carr and the Ultimate Warriors and the A&B Ranch family over there that have been supporting me.
Okay.
All folks in Belzoni, Mississippi. They are Queens and Greenwood, Mississippi. Special shout out to Brother Sario, my big brother, Robert Terrell, who runs the BB King Museum. He's a mentor of mine.
Okay.
40-something years, you know. Real talk, yeah. So, and of course, shout out to the missus. Love you, Alice, and thank you for supporting me. And we're gonna keep it moving.
Sounds good, baby.
Belzoni.
Mississippi, stand up, y'all. Again, thank you so much for Columbus
Thank you
Toy.
for having me.
We're gonna go to Tina P. We're gonna go to that number one handy, and we'll be back. And we'll be back on the other side.
All right. Yeah, so Tina P is one of the artists that will be performing next week.
She sure will.
Young Boy, Southern Soul Tuesday.
She sure will.
All right, you got it ready? We're gonna play one of her Christmas songs today.
Oh, that's why I wore my red today. We tis the season.
You got us ready? All right, let's go. This is Tina P right here on 94.1.
Look, Angela's gonna be like,
I was like,
we got easier. Well, trial and error. We try some things.
With Old Santa, song for the Christmas. I hope the single women out there ain't asking Santa for no man. Cause
You know how many single women are asking Santa
They
for
are
a man?
asking
They're
Santa?
definitely asking Santa for a
well, I'm
man.
here with two
Look.
women, so y'all know they are asking Santa for a man.
We
Okay.
are. That is a wish. Everybody wants that under their Christmas tree this year.
Well,
Well, not
that's-
everybody.
Well, they better put
But
the
a good.
word.
Oh, let's
Let's
we
put
want
the
a good one,
word good
Stephanie.
before
We
it.
gotta put good. I'm sorry. We
Good man
want a
before it. That's what I was getting at. They say, man, I'm saying, asking Santa for a good man.
So we gotta call Tina. You listening? We gotta put good in front of it. We just don't want any man out here. But all in all, we're back. And guys, y'all know how I feel. I'm like her biggest fan. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm the biggest fan. So anybody who thinks that there you are, you're not. We have the beautiful, so talented Stephanie Luckett, who has joined us here in the studio. I'm so excited. Hey,
Round of
Stephanie.
applause.
Round of applause. I got it on here somewhere. I got my sound effects on here somewhere.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Stephanie, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you came. And I know you got some heat out here that you dropped. So I just really want to get into all of that. But how are you? How are things going? And are you as excited as I am about all the new music you have?
I'm so excited about everything, about the Southern Soul family that has even literally let me in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
to come from background to doing your own thing
Yeah.
and having people to love your music and you see them singing your music and they know it word for word. It's just like, oh my God.
Right.
So it's amazing to see what's like I see what's happening.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. And to see that and see where everything is, kind of the plan that God has and see it coming full circle is just like, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, God, I see
Yeah.
you. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. And I'm gonna follow your lead.
Yeah. And you see, we just had, Columbus was here, and that's when I was wanting to speak on him. He went to college trying to play basketball, but God said, no, the only way you're going to get in if you do this.
Yep.
And it set him on that journey and where he is.
Yeah.
So when things are destined for you, there's nothing you can do to get in the way of it.
Yeah,
Right?
I can't tell you how many times as an artist, and I think every artist can say this, that they've had that moment where it's just been like, I don't know if this is it. I don't know if this is something that I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And you just got to have that talk.
Yeah.
You got to have the talk with the Lord, and He'll reveal it to you.
Let's dive on that, because that's where me and Lex been in the music industry for years now. I'm not gonna Lex is a young man, by the way. He just been doing music most of his life since he started walking. But but me getting into the music, right, and seeing so many of the artists, especially in the Southern Soul. When do you know, like when you, like you said, when God has called you to do this? First of all, like you have a beautiful voice, and there's so many talented people, but also know how to construct music. When do you know where, okay, this is for me, or I need to,
I to be honest, I don't think it's something that you will feel or not feel, but I think God will give you that.
Okay.
God will definitely give you that.
Mm-hmm.
I am a true believer in follow His plan. He's going to show you.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely going to show you.
Right.
And again, I can't tell you how many times that I've said to myself, hey, this may not be it. And then it's always when I say that, like literally, when I say that, 5 minutes later, something ends up happening to where He'll drop somebody.
When you get out of your way.
Yeah.
Get out of your own way.
And that's the biggest thing is you have to get out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in work, faith, prayer. All three of those things.
That's it.
You have to pray about it. You got to have faith. And then you also have to put in the work. Yeah. Because you can't be one of those artists. And I think I've said this a couple times on radio interviews and interviews in general. Yeah. You can't just expect for it to happen. You have to put in the work.
That's it. That's it.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah. And you've been a testament to that, putting in the work. Like you said, I think that's, again, to me, just my little short journey, but if you do the work, the ones who's supposed to be there and come to you, they're going to come to you. You don't have to wait and beg or get anybody to do anything.
Right.
They're going to always.
There's so many people that I've sung, even with background. I've sung on their projects, or I've sung background on their projects, or they've called me to get my opinions about songs, or called me and said, hey, I have a hook, but can you work on it just a little bit?
Mm.
No problem, you
Yeah.
know. So you always will have those people that gotta put there.
Mm-hmm.
They'll put you and again with me, my journey, my musical journey, I honestly I have a lot of music out. I do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of music out, but I know that that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Once that song that needs to be heard is heard, guess what?
The rest.
They'll go back and listen to the rest.
You know it.
Yeah. So did you actually start out in the choir then? Like, did you sing in church?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am a military brat. I'm a
Okay.
big military brat. So um, from Alaska to Hawaii to Virginia, everywhere was a my mom put me in somebody's gospel choir.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people don't. When I tell them there's gospel music in Hawaii, there's gospel music in Alaska, the first thing they say is, "Really? Yeah, I knew who Mississippi Mass was in Alaska, in Anchorage, Alaska. We were singing,
Right.
Mississippi Mass music there." So yeah, my start definitely was church, but my cousin was the one who put me up to singing, and no one in my family knew that I could sing. Not one person in my family knew that I could sing. I was young, and she asked me to learn this song and sing it at a family reunion.
Okay.
And so that's what I did. And when I got up there, everybody looked back at my mom like, my mom said, "Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know she could sing." And then I'm the only person in my family that can sing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That's the
Most
gift.
people
Come from a
most singers
family.
come
Come
from a
from
musical
Yeah.
A
background.
musical
Yeah.
background.
Yeah,
You
so
know.
so you know what though? Now it makes sense that everything you said. That's why it's kind of happens that way for you. When you do get down, God lets you know, no, this
It was
is
for
I gave
you.
you something
Yeah.
special
Yeah.
Yeah.
for you to be
Yeah.
able to touch other people because you heard her and as her saying she's one of your fans. So you're here with somebody that your music has touched
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
lets you
And I
know
love her.
that you're doing what you're supposed to
And for
do.
me, I know Stephanie Luckett when you were at the ish. This was back when I've been out here since 2004. So my friends and I, we would go listen to live music. So I'm from that. I'm from
Oh,
following. I've been over the course of
Yeah.
years, even prior to just being in radio. So we're always looking for live music. But if Stephanie Luckett was on that thing, we're going. Stephanie Luckett is one. Shout out 601 Live. That's
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
groupie. If we see them on some flyers, we're out there because we know what we're gonna get when we're listening. So it's been a journey, baby. It's been a journey, and it just for me come full circle
Yeah.
to be able to be near her and hear the music as she come out with the song.
I'm a true believer in. I don't care if you pay a penny to
Mm-hmm.
$1 million. I'm gonna put on a show as if you pay the bill.
There you
That's what
go.
I'm talking
There
about.
you go.
I believe in giving a person their money's worth when it comes to performing.
Exactly.
Whether it's me singing covers or me singing my originals.
There you go.
Which I'm singing my originals a whole lot more.
Exactly.
I'm singing but and again, it's because people know my originals.
Yeah.
So I definitely am a believer in. Listen, Beyonce said it when she performs, she turns into someone completely different.
Okay. Yeah.
When I perform, I turn into somebody completely different, and I love the reaction of people just literally getting into what we're doing on stage. I love my band.
Yeah.
They know exactly where to go with me, and a lot of times, if you're at any one of my performances, you'll see me turn around to them and shake my head or or scream or something like that. It's because music, when you're going live and you perform music live, it gives you a completely different feeling, especially for an artist that's on stage performing. Something else takes over. Something else takes over, and you become somebody completely different. So this mild person that you see here is not the same mild person that you
and look, I can attest the JMAs this year, baby.
Yeah.
She got up there, and I didn't know if that was her lip there.
Oh,
And she
man.
had her own. It was, but and then even he had to come out there and do stuff like this because Stephanie I could sense that, like you just was. I don't know. You were somebody else there.
Right there, Lenny, and that's the one thing that I didn't get to say at the JMAs was that I sing background for Lenny.
Right.
So that was a privilege in itself.
Mm-hmm.
It was such an honor.
He chose you, right?
No,
he didn't. Oh, really?
no, he did not.
I thought
He didn't even know that I was going to be singing.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a complete surprise.
Wow.
Actually, Donovan Scott.
Okay.
Donovan Scott asked me to sing, and he actually the funny part is he actually asked me to do Dorothy at first.
Okay. Oh.
And then he told me, he said, "Well, Lenny's supposed to be doing," and I said, "Oh, wait,
Right.
hold on,
a minute now.
hold on, that's the boss man right now.
Right.
I think we're gonna have to change that up, sir."
Right.
So, when I walked back there, I was eventually he did end up finding out that I was supposed to be singing, and he looked and he said, "I said, well, Lenny, this is what I want you to do. I want you to come on stage because I had it already planned out in my head. So I want you to come on stage and I'm gonna let you do a little bit of the song as well."
Yeah.
And so he said, "Okay." When he when I walked towards him, he looked and he said, "You're walking all sexy." Oh, I gotta do it for the boss man. Right. I told him before. I said, I just want to represent you in the best way that I possibly can, especially being that I sing for you. So I want to represent you in the best way I can. Yeah. And he said, "Just do you." Yeah. Just do you.
Like she had everybody on their feet up in there.
So
like we had to stand up for them.
Yeah, so now that's a phenomenal moment in your career. And so I actually, what you mentioned in Donovan Scott, that's how I first learned about you from D. Scott about maybe 3 years ago. Yeah. But so I'm curious because I cannot remember the name. I've been trying to. What is your most popular song? Because it's the song of yours that was getting a lot of different airplay, and that it was actually at the time the song that he sent me that I played a lot. I cannot remember the name. What are some of your most popular songs?
Ooh, so you have "Don't Deserve." That's featuring Dear Silas. You also have I'm sorry, "Don't Deserve" is actually featuring Satchel. He also plays cello. "Chemistry" is featured with Dear Silas. "Any Place," that one is the one that actually went to P Valley for soundtrack, and that one is featured with your Primer. You also have Jesus, it's so contagious. And "Soon As." Now, "Soon As" and "Any Place," those are the two songs on that Life versus Love album that, skyrocketed. Like, oh my gosh. And then it's another one. Ooh.
"Any Place" was the song.
"Any Place" was definitely
that was the song. You said it. I was gonna let you finish, but it was "Any Place."
Yeah, "Any Place" is that song that everybody say, "Oh, that's that grown folk song right there. That's that grown folk song." But yeah, so that was my first album. That was my first that was my debut album. Yeah. And to be perfectly honest, I literally, it was supposed to come out. I was supposed to do a single. I actually was supposed to do a single. And because of just God again leading me, some just said, "You know what? Just put it out there that this is about to be your debut album." Nobody knew that I literally did a Beyonce for real. Like, Beyonce just dropped the album. Yeah. That's exactly what I did. And I didn't expect I knew what my brothers and sisters in Southern Soul at the time, who I was singing background for, because I sang with Calvin Richardson for a long time, background. And Calvin, listen, that's Brody right there. But it was Charles. It was Sir Charles. Okay. Sir Charles literally said to me, he sent me a text message. Okay. We had just gotten off stage, and he sent me a text message, and he said, "Sis, God is just telling me to tell you that you don't need to be singing background."
Oh, wow, that's
major.
You said Charles. Oh, yeah. See, that's
that is major.
And he said that, and I think maybe a week or two later, Omar called me. I hadn't even had a conversation with Charles. Omar called me, and he said, "I've got a song I want you to feature on. It's called Makeup Sex." Okay. And so we did. He allowed me my first feature as a lead artist. My first feature, y'all, I kid you not. I just literally, I don't know why the guy all of a sudden uploaded the song. Okay. Two of them. But my first feature, I was like 15 years old in Hawaii, and this guy that was inspiring to be Tupac asked me to sing like the hook and everything else on it.
Yeah.
Like literally, maybe I want to say a month ago. Actually, he just uploaded the song to YouTube. So I saw him for the first time and was like, I've never heard it. I had never heard the actual finished product.
Yeah.
And to actually hear that product and look and say, Stephanie, even back then, you were singing all three parts and you were singing lead at 14, 15 years old.
Wow.
And it sounds like it literally sounded like somebody from 702 was singing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, girl, you've been in this game for a long time.
Yeah,
You've been in this game for a long time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this because I probably owe you either a dinner or a drink for any place. And I'm just telling you right here on air, so I probably owe you.
I like that. Way to go.
So I'm gonna repay you one of these days. All right?
I love it.
I like that. Way to go.
I love it. Listen, that's what it was supposed to do.
I ain't the only one that owe you neither.
There's more.
So listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you. My cousins love the song. They do. But every single time they say the same thing. Yeah, I just can't play this with my husband, and I just can't. It's your voice, and you're my cousin. I can't do it. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't do it, please.
Well, look, I know you brought up Omar because I've been listening to you. We're gonna go a little bit to the new music, and good. You got lovely. I love all the ones you sang, but good is fine. Cause I'm like, I hear that old school. Who is it now? Who is it? Is it Marvin or Tyrone?
I think it's Tyrone.
Is it? Which one?
Turn back the hands.
Turn back the hands.
That's what everybody says.
Tyrone.
Everybody says the same.
So I hear
thing.
Tyrone, but then you get in it, and I'm like, okay. And then I hear shout out Yayo on there. So I'm like, Yayo produced this, Omar, and then Stephanie did something. I promise you, that's gonna be y'all song.
Okay.
That's gonna be the song. Okay.
What we playing today?
That's what we about to. That's what we about to play today. Play today. I mean, y'all go listen to all. I mean, Stephanie came with it. The new music that I've heard, she came with it. I promise you won't be disappointed. But good. You're gonna love that one. You're gonna love that. So we're gonna get Handy good on. We're gonna look coming right now. Y'all about to hear it from the lovely Stephanie Luckett. Good. Produced by Big Yayo. Shout out Yayo. And Omar wrote this, right? Written by Omar Cunningham.
Look,
shout out. He is. He is.
Definitely.
Now I'm telling you, I don't know even know if he get his flowers enough, but definitely the GOAT.
That's one man.
But
right there.
you ready for us? Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back on the other side. You're about to hear Stephanie Luckett's Good. This is it.
You ain't never had love like this. You won't come.
Hey.
That love your mama said to take away.
I got set up.
And I can't clean with this thing I got. It's down on me. If you ain't ready, don't come my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up there. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. This thing's a couple of one.
Captain, that is Mr. Capo City.
California, it'll sneak up on ya. That red sample, it'll make you weak. You'll be trying to go to sleep.
What's my song?
That hell now. All the songs. That Lord have mercy. That baby please. That you can have it without what you need. This thing will come with a warning label. 'Cause I got that good, listen to my label. 'Cause I got that good. This thing should come with a warning label. 'Cause I got that good, ain't able. 'Cause I got that good. If you wanna try it, don't make case. 'Cause I ain't responsible for what they place. If you ain't ready, then leave me alone. 'Cause I got instruction to make you leave your home. This thing should come with a warning label. 'Cause I got that ain't able. 'Cause I got that this thing should come with a warning label. 'Cause I got that ain't able. 'Cause I got that just give it here, don't hold back, just give it here, just give it here, don't hold back, just give it here, don't say nothing, just give it here, don't hold back, give it here, don't say nothing, just give it here, don't hold back. Cause I got that.
Wait to see what I'm gonna say. I'm just wondering where the warning label need to go. What do you need to go to? The warning label need to be saying.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I tell you,
got that good too. It's just me be call something a little different. No, that's like I could get a good different name too. Like you just described it. I can call it something else. We on air. I ain't gonna say it. You know, I can say it without saying it.
But this is Stephanie's song, and she talking to the women. This is for the women.
You gotta talk to everybody. It's for everybody. No, it's for everybody. Because I'm telling you, I like that song. I feel this song. I'm just telling you.
But you can transform it when you send it to these, to the women.
Because the women are talking to the men. We're just letting them know,
She popping her stuff a little bit, standing on business a little bit.
When they're acting crazy, this is the
that's
song.
What I'm saying. I'm glad you said that because I'm sending it. I'm sending it.
Acting crazy. This is the song.
Let me go ahead and send this.
Now you got to control yourself, sir. Put that behind it. Play the song and say that. Listen to this for control yourself, sir.
And let me go to the bedroom and just sit in the bedroom.
While you listen to it.
Meditate on that.
And see what I love, all the greatness. So first of all, DJs, radio stations, everybody. This is one you need to be playing. You got Stephanie Luckett perform. You got all the turn back the hands. I came from my dad is a little bit older, right? And we had records in our house, so I'm feeling all of that. But then hearing how she got in there, she talking her stuff over here.
Yeah. Listen, I love to do that.
Wow.
Just about every one of my songs, I gotta talk that talk.
Stephanie,
I gotta talk that talk.
That's fire.
Thank you.
When you all came together on that, how was that? Or when you saw that, when he said that to you, what was that conversation like?
Yayo.
Oh, Yayo.
Yayo. Yayo sent the track first.
Country cousin.
Okay.
Country cousin.
Country cousin. That's it.
Yayo sent it to me first, and Yayo said, "I got a track, sis."
Oh.
And I said, "Huh?" Because I've worked with Yayo.
Yeah.
Did some features for him as well. His song "Get It." That's me singing that. If you want it, you got it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
So he said, "I got something for you." I said, "Okay." He said, "However, pause, because I'm gonna let Omar write to it." And I said, "Okay, all right."
You're like, what they got
going on? So when Omar sent it to me, and I recorded it, I looked and I said, "Oh, we got something."
Yeah.
Oh, we got something. And I think a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, Lady Q. Omar wanted me to do the feature with Lady Q on her song "My Man." So a lot of people don't know that that's me
Okay.
on that song. And that song is like when I say it's gotten over 1 million views, it is the Betty Wright, Shirley Brown talking to Barbara.
Oh,
like the whole first beginning is me and Lady Q kind of going back and forth talking about this is my man.
Okay.
He belongs to me.
All right.
And Omar said, "Put on your acting skills." So put on your acting skills. I was like, okay. Omar said, "Stephanie, she gonna say something like, hello, can I speak to Stephanie?" And he said, okay. I said, what do you want me to say? He said, just say what you would say if somebody called you and said, can I speak to Stephanie? And I said, okay, this is she.
Like, this is going to be my response.
This is my response.
Right.
And so Omar said, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it right there. So, just dealing with, I'm telling y'all, like, those two, Omar and Yayo, again, when they put that song.
And put Stephanie on it.
I just looked and I said, first and foremost, thank you guys.
Yeah.
So much. Thank you. Omar that's my brother.
Yeah.
And I love him so much. Not this year, but last year at the JMAs. Mm-hmm. He got on stage in his acceptance speech and said, I need y'all to look up Stephanie Luckett. Mm-hmm. Y'all sleeping on her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When I say, and then reposted it on his page. For me to be an upcoming artist and hearing somebody like Omar say that about me, and then to even go as far as to say a lot of my background and technique I've learned from her. Yeah. That is so dope. Yeah. It's so amazing. Again, these Southern Soul artists make me feel, the men and the women. Yeah. I love them. Because they make me feel like I belong in Southern Soul. Yeah, you have, planted your, and I love all the artists, the ones who've been around for a while, but Stephanie Luckett, and shout out to Danny Lewis. That was the first thing we mentioned something, he mentioned you, and I'm like, we know her, but your name rings in many conversations when it comes to talking about just pure talent. But definitely in the Southern Soul, I think, and this is no shade to anybody, but a lot of what you do, background or just your art, I think if you're finding your way in this music and Southern Soul, turn to Stephanie. But I'm saying it not because you're here, but just turn to and I know you will happily mentor, be there and guide people, but it's just. I don't know. I honestly, I love it. Yeah. I love when an up and coming artist, or even an artist that's been out there, wants me to critique their music. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Because I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Yes. Number one, because I don't want, regardless of, you have a lot of people that like to compete. Yeah. I'm a true believer in you're not, and it's nothing to go against artists. Yeah. But your biggest competition is yourself. It's yourself. Yes, be better than you. That's you. It's you. Like, one of my background singers, Darius Brown, always tells me, if you're going to brand, you better brand yourself. Yes. Each and every time. Yeah. So basically, whatever you put out the first time, the second time it needs to be even better than the first time. There you go. And when I say that's what I live by, when it comes to branding, when it comes to my music, Ron Carbo is someone who I always make sure engineers my music. Yeah. Always. Yeah. My music comes from artists, and even my writers are Mississippi. Yeah. I'm grounded here. This is where I live. This is where I'm from. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, we got a caller. I'm sorry, Steph. Let's see. We got a caller. We got a couple minutes. Let's see here. Caller, you're on the air on the Lounge Radio Show with Marlena, Lex, and Stephanie.
Well, I like that song the DJ just played.
All right. Good. And what's your name, ma'am?
Hey, I forgot you just played it too. I was so into it. I didn't listen to the name. It reminded me of Tyrone Davis.
There you go. That's that. Hey.
I liked the way she handled it. I liked the words she said. And she said it. She sung it so it hits your spirit. please give it to DJs. They the one who plays these records to make you buy them.
Hey.
Because I would like to hear that. So what I'm calling in and say, get with your top DJs at 941 because they the one who sells your records.
Yes.
Score.
That's definitely.
I
right.
appreciate you, ma'am.
They are number one, and I would like to hear that again because I wish to buy that record.
Well,
I would
look,
like to hear it
it's Good Good by Stephanie Luckett.
one person, okay?
Okay.
So please give it to DJs because that is a beautiful.
Y'all hear that, DJs? This lady said play that good.
You speaking for the ladies.
I know that's right.
So keep it up and give it to DJs and give it the number one at 941 DJs. And you will put up right now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
you. Ma'am, that's good. That's Good by Stephanie Luckett. I don't know if she did.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
Thank you.
So,
Oh wow.
See, I know that's right. When I was getting ready today and that came doom. I said, wait a minute now. Then Stephanie came in and said, this should come with a warning label. I said, you know what? I'm sending this to some. I gotta hear this again. So Good by Stephanie Luckett. Stephanie, we got a couple minutes left. Okay. You welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
And if you can't come in, we'll do a virtual. What do you want to say to your fans and people that's been supporting you all over the years? And what to follow.
Thank you. I do not. I wish I had time to tell my testimony.
Oh.
Thank you from this girl who has been through so much and has been in this music business for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
From the background singer to the lead singer. Thank you.
Yeah.
So much. I appreciate you guys. Please follow me on all social media platforms. Stephanie, that's STEFUNIE. My mom don't like that I did the artist name. Okay. However, it is still Stephanie.
Right.
We just shortened it up, but it is again Stephanie STEFUNIE music. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on TikTok. Everyone is the same. And just follow me. Please go listen to my music. I have new music that's out right now. Good is not the only thing that you ladies will love. You still gonna have She'll Never Be Me, Borrowed Time, Party on the Weekend. I am coming for. How can I put it?
To speak on it. Speak on it, girl.
Stephanie's coming out with an album.
There you go.
This whole R&B album.
There you go.
And I just want y'all to follow me and enjoy every song that I put out because every song is going to be something that I've experienced and somebody else has experienced.
That's it.
And I just want y'all to enjoy it.
Well, like this caller, she's not the only one. DJs, we're going to make sure we get it over here at 90.1. But DJs, this is one you need to be playing at your shows. It's got a little two-step, ladies going to really feel this one. So. But Stephanie, we appreciate you. We got to get you back. The new year, we got to make sure we get you back. Let's do an hour because I know you got stories.
Oh, listen, I'm telling y'all. The one thing I will say is this: don't ever stop believing in yourself.
That's true.
Don't ever stop believing in yourself. I am a survivor of domestic violence. So. Just that in itself has a testimony.
That's it. You and I got a lot we can talk about on this. So definitely. Well, we thank you.
Thank you.
Love you. We love you so much. And we thank all of you. As always, join us every Wednesday here from 4 to 5 p.m. The Lounge Radio Show. See us on Tuesday. We have Tina P. We have Not Enough. And Saturday morning coming to perform. And on the 17th, we got Apollo, Southern Soul Tuesday Apollo night with Big Allen, Big Yayo, Lady V, myself and Big O will be there. And we're gonna have 5 artists up and coming, and they taking home money. 3 of them will take home some prizes and money for Christmas money. So y'all come out for that. But Lex, I thank you. Y'all have a great day. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and believing in us. And we'll see you next week. All right, Handy, take us out. Let me get a picture, y'all.
that voice came in, I said, okay, nobody but Jay Lane.
Jay, he did it for Danny.
That's Brody right there.
I know,
That's
bro.
my brother right
I
there.
said, look,
He wrote a song for me too. It's any
Stephanie,
not there.
let me make sure this we turn us off.
Look, let me make sure my stomach is on that.
Look.
But oh, we look.
You so